everybody. Hey, guys. Happy Monday to you guys. Oh, oh, oh. I am tired and I didn't even do anything today. I lied. I hooked up a computer today, and that's about it, but I'm still tired. I didn't do shit. We're going to do tier lists today. I've seen a lot of people do those. I'm kind of interested to see how many people are going to hate on my opinions, which is great. Uh, but yeah. First, I'm going to start off with a super simple one, and then it's going to progress as it goes. I think I have a couple fast food ones, but like I said, some of those restaurants are not in my area, so it should be pretty easy to put them off. Um, but yeah, you guys will be able to get to see my monitor and shit. So I'll be back and forth between this one and this one. I become smaller in this one. All right. So the super simple one that I start off with is Team Fortress 2 characters tier list maker. And it goes from S, A, B, C, D. I honestly think that we should bring that to schools now. We should do that now. And then we put an F as well. S is superseding. So S is the highest. A is like eh. B is C is and then D is there are total of 9 characters in a TF2 Fortress game. They never added any more. They could have, but they decided no. Most of the games that are out now have a shit ton more, which is a little ridiculous. Because you have so many options, and different people counter this, and some are weaker than that. All in all, it's the same concept with a lot less things that they had to work on. The weapons system, a whole different story. They have a shit ton of weapons and a lot of hats. The game is basically a hat simulator. Their economy, they had their own economy too. Up until there was I don't know, it's like a couple years ago where they had a glitch where they were getting like fucking uh, high tier hats or something along those lines, and then they fucked it up for everybody, and then the economy crashed, which and it was bad. It was really bad. I don't blame anybody for it, but it's just like, really, just that smallest thing fucked it up for everything. But then I look at all the cryptos that are going on right now, and it's just like that makes sense. Um, all right, so let's get started. Every character has their own little power that they have. We have Demo Man. Demo Man is pretty self-explanatory. He specializes in demolitions. He has a grenade launcher that throws pills. Not pills, but they're like little round doodads. And uh, remote launcher as well. So you could put like little mines around the walls, and then you could blow them up at any time with a right click. And then he also has a melee, which is a bottle of Scrumpy or all Scotch. I'm guessing because he is a Scottish man. It's wild. A lot of the characters and how they made them, but he is a Scottish black man with one eye. Um, and turns out his eye is called Monoculus, and it comes out every Halloween. If you ever played the game, you'll know. But it is a huge, gigantic eye, and then just blasts rockets at you. It's fucking wild. But yeah, Demo Man, I liked him. I use him all the time. Like all these characters, I use them most of the time. The one I use the least, I will say, is Sniper, because the Sniper's kind of played out because of all the games that I played. Uh, but Demo Man, I would have to say he can get to places quick. He does a lot of damage output. He can take out a whole squad if given the chance. I would have to say he is A for now. A tier for sure. A lot of his costumes are pretty fucking dope too. But yeah. If you guys are interested in any of their backstories, you could always go to YouTube and look up their like meet the because there was a while uh where there was like a meme going on too where it's like meet the something and then meet this whatever, but it all started because of the TF2 characters. You have like meet the demo man, meet the engineer, which is the next one, then meet the heavy, then meet the medic, meet the pyro. Pyro was the last one in the whole series. Meet the scout, meet the sniper, meet the soldier, and then meet the spy. Um, engineer, I use him a lot. He's a Texan, born in Texas. He has a little sentry you can build up to level 3, or a mini sentry if you have a special glove. Then you can also use it as a wrench. His main melee is a wrench. You can use that to fix your buildings. And you also have a dispenser, which gives you metal and health for your teammates as well as for yourself. What else does he have? Oh, he has a teleporter. He can get you from one spot to another. I'm thinking of what else he has. Sentry, dispenser, teleporter. That's all I can think of. Yeah, that's it. That's all 3 has. He has an entrance and an exit. And if you build up the first one to level 3 without activating the exit, then you basically have a level 3 ready to go immediately, which can help you to flank enemies. Oh, and he has a shotgun and a pistol. He has the most utility out of all the characters, but his main thing is if he doesn't have metal, he's kind of screwed. Lots of weapons will use metal as well. There's a wrench called the Eureka effect. He'll like make a pose like an emote, and then he'll go back to the spawn so he can get more metal. You can't go backwards the other way though. I think it'd be a little OP if that was the case. But yeah. Since his utility is basically defense, he can also honestly go offense as well. But I'd have to say S tier. S tier for sure. Because I use them a lot. Demo, I usually occasion if there's like big groups and they're like not backing off a spawn. And they're spawn camping for sure. Demo's a great way to take them back out. Next one, heavy. Heavy is slow. Heavy has a machine gun that spins and shoots fast. Its name is Natasha. According to the Meet the Heavy. He is Russian. He is big man. I would have to say if I were like any of the characters, it'd probably be more like the Heavy. But he also has fists where he does if it does like the emote, he'll go and then like you'll end up fucking dying. Which is fucking wild to me. I think he is one of them that can do that. He'll do an emote and then you fucking die, but he doesn't die. I'll get to another one in a minute where he actually dies with it. I don't think Engineer has one or Demo has one. No, they don't. Heavy does. So he can use that, but you have to be like within a couple feet of him to him actually able to use it. What else? He has his main is the machine gun. It spins up, has 200 rounds. He has multiple machine guns that do different things. Some of them slow him down and add more power. Some of them are just they slow you down as you go shooting. Some shoot out fire as it goes. The Hulong heater, I think, is what it's called. That's for spy. Like I'll explain more when we get to them. But spy is actually one of the most hated, I would have to say. and I'll explain why in a wee bit. But heavy, overall tank. He would be like the Reinhardt of the Overwatch crew, because a lot of people say Overwatch or Valorant are basically love children of Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress was included in on that little play, because to this day people are still playing TF2, and it's a great game. It's free. You could buy things on there. You don't have to. Like, everything that you get, you earn as you go. Even the weapons, you just have to do the achievements, and you get like non-scrappable weapons. Well, you can scrap them, but you can't use them for to trade or to sell to anybody. So that's the only crappy part about that. I learned the hard way because I smelted a bunch of the weapons and made myself scrap, and I shouldn't have, especially since there were like achievement only based weapons. So I can't get those weapons. Like, I have all the weapons now, but I just can't get those weapons. Back to the list, I'd have to say heavy. Really tanky and really good only if you have the medic. So I'd have to say B. Just in the simple fact that the only thing that he has really going for him is just he's very tanky, but he's very slow. So that'd be good for a defense aspect, or you're trying to push an offense, but your offense is going slow. That's basically all. He can also equip. Usually, his defaults for the second slot is a shotgun. I mean, like, most of them have a secondary of some sort, but his is a shotgun. Like I said. Medic. Medic is the healer. Medic is the mercy. Medic is the equivalent of mercy. Medic is the equivalent of any healer in any game. Always gets the hate, but never the praise. I like playing medic, especially with an Uber or a crit. He has 4, I think, metagun variations. One does crit or critical damage. One does, well, you have higher chance of critical damage when you get the Uber, which is a bar that you should end up filling up to 100%. He also has a, what does he have? Just a regular medigun. That one gives you invulnerability for, I haven't played in a long time. I want to say 30 seconds, maybe less. Because I don't know if they did any buffs or anything like that. He also has the Quick Fix. Quick Fix heals you up really fast and gives you a little bit of overheal. The medigun gives you overheal. The Crit Screak, I don't think it gives you as much overheal, but it does give you a little bit. It'll go away really fast, just like the Quick Fix. And then there's also the Vaccinator, I want to call it. You can change it to your surroundings. So, like, if you're trying to fight off heavy that's shooting bullets, you change it to bullets, or even a engineer that's shooting with a sentry. If it's a level 2. Oh, I totally forgot. The engineer has one that you can. Your sentry goes from level 1, 2 to 3. 1 and 2 shoot bullets. The third one shoots missiles or rockets. But yeah, the Vaccinator helps against bullets, or, and this is, it goes in sections. So it's bullets. You could do bullets, or you could do grenade or rocket damage, or what was the other one? Fire, because of pyro. Overall, usually people will use the metagun. That's like the tried and true. He also has a variety of melee weapons. His secondary, it's the, I don't remember them, but I know it's a needler. It's like a needler. It's a not a metagun. Metagun is the healing weapon, which is doesn't make sense, but it does. He has a crossbow, where you can do damage to the. If you do a headshot, it does a lot more damage, but it also you can heal your teammates from a far distance, which is so beneficial when you're playing. Sometimes you're just like, I can't get him from all the way over here, but if only I could shoot him and then heal him from here. There you go. That's how they do it. Trying to remember the names of the weapons, and I'm trying to go off the head because, and I haven't played it in a hot minute, so it's like it's hard to remember. But I'd have to say, very essential to the team, needs to be there. I'd give him an A. I know I'm talking a lot of like, oh my goodness, it's great, but in some occasions you really don't need them. Like some people have actually just gotten wins straight by using two medics, and then they'll just back and forth charge each other. It's great. They work in tandem. It's beautiful. And then they get massive wins because then they're using the Uber Saw with the Medigun, and then they're just like because he can also do the taunt, so he'll like drape his smock back, and then he'll like stab into the character. It'll daze them, and then they'll pull back, and then they'll die, and then you'll end up filling, I think, a quarter of your Medigun. So that's how you get it filled really fast. So you do 4 kills, you basically have a full thing. But you got to be quick about it, because if you have a squad on you, you're done. You might not even make it out of there. Pyro I use a lot. It's really good to take out people. You can reflect rockets, you can burn people, you have afterburn effects. Some of the characters have stuff against that. I know Sniper has one. He was overused for a really long time for a while because of the Flogist. I don't remember how to say it. They just call it the Flog. They would just use a Flog and a flare gun at the same time. The flare gun would get you from a distance, and then it'd charge up the meter on the Flog, and as soon as it was up, then you'd just go to town and mow everybody down with that thing. Ridiculous amount of damage. But I think they buffed it, so it's not as hardcore as it was. I still use it on occasion, but everybody hates Flog Pyros. You can reflect rockets, like I said, with an air blast. You can reflect players off a point with your air blast. And then the melee's not really anything to gawk at. They have some that make you go a little bit faster. A lot of them are makeshift looking weapons. Nobody knows what pyro is. Some people have said in the comics, they have a whole comic series as well. They have said woman, they've said man, they said they don't know. Maybe they say alien creature. Nobody knows. I have a feeling it is male according to the comics, but I don't know. I haven't read the comics like that. I just saw some information on Reddit one time. But I have to say pyro. A. Okay. Scout. Scout is quick, fast. He moves really quick. Lee to points. Scattergun is one of the main guns he uses. It's a shotgun. It doesn't work long range, so it's close quarters combat that you have to do most of the time with this guy. He has a pistol for medium distance, or to take out like buildings that engineer makes from a distance, so it doesn't have to necessarily get enough to fight. Then he also has his bat. He can take you out if you have any of. Some of the bats will give you an animation, so you can actually do a one-shot kill, if you will, with an emote, glory kill, whatever you want to call it. He has one, but not default. The only one that has default is heavy. That's it, heavy. Yep, nobody else has it. I don't think they do. But yeah, Scout. I don't really like the Scout. Even the speed, he doesn't have a lot of health either. So he's like mid-tier. So I'm going to put him at C. I don't use them often. When I do, it's just to just run around to spots to see what's going on. Not my favorite. Sniper. Everybody uses him and their mama, and they think that they're hot shit just because they use sniper. You ain't hot shit, homie. It's sniper. Everybody knows how to use a sniper. But the thing that I don't like about sniper is if you miss, you miss, and you have to wait until you reload and load up on your thing to get the critical shot. And they have to be headshots. Body shots with a Machina, that's about it. You can actually get like three. You get multiple people with the Machina if it's lined up just right. I've seen people get 2 domes for the price of 1. I'd have to say C again. Not really anything to bark at. Soldier A. Soldier's batshit. Even in the Meet the Soldier, you'll be able to see he has a bunch of enemies heads, and then they're on pikes or in a little fence, and he's explaining it to them about Sun Tzu and the art of war. Sun Tzu said that. Oh my god, that's fucking great. Rockets. He rocket jumps everywhere. If you've seen any game that has rocket jumping, it originally, from what I understand, I could be wrong, it came from Quake. Quake was a game that they used the engine that Team Fortress 2 runs on, I think. I think it's even older than that. But that's where they got the rocket jumping from, because there's even a weapon. It's called the original, and instead of coming out from the right, like in the game, it'll come out like straight in the middle. I called mine the bunghole because you can rename your shit if you have little cards. Yeah, it's great. I love it. But yeah, you can rocket jump. That's one of the funnest parts of the game. You also have like maps where you can use just demo for flying, or it's just it's rocket jumping, but you can use the demo or the soldier. Not really any of the characters, but you could use pyro for rocket blasting. So like it's like tennis but with rockets. Whoever doesn't hit it back ends up dying. But yeah. Yeah, but I do overall I like the soldier. Default, he gets a rocket launcher, a shotgun, and then a shovel. Those are his defaults. I'll even go through the defaults as well for all of them as well, so you guys know what kind of weapons they got. Because defaults, you really get no buffs. No, sorry, you don't get any nerfs. Yeah, no, I was right. You get no buffs and you get no nerfs. It's just the stock weapons that they got. And then the dickhole of all the game. I don't like playing him at all. I don't. The trick stabs, the this, the that, the headshot. Like, he's a little insufferable at moments. I don't like the spy. Because it takes a lot of practice, and even when you practice, you try to do trick stabs and shit, and it doesn't work for you. Maybe I just got to get good, but you know, I don't like spy. He has an invisible watch, so it's a watch that cloaks you. The enemies can't see you. They can bump into you. If they bump into you, they can see you. But if not, then you're good to go. As a default, you'll be completely fine up until you get an upgrade, which is the Dead Ringer or the Cloak and Dagger. The Cloak and Dagger requires you to stand still so it doesn't deplete. The Invisawatch, you can move around, but it goes away after a while, and then you can have a disguise kit, so you can disguise as your own teammates or their own teammates. And then you can do hoodwink type stuff. So you'd be like, haha, I got you, and then stab them in the back. But the Cloak and Dagger, you can literally get to their spawn and then start backstabbing from spawn. So many people. And then like people will try to like push out and then like burn them, use the pyro usually, and then they'll still get stabbed. Bonkers. Because there's even some knives. The default knife, you just stab in the back, instant kill. There's some that like you'll stab them and then you'll immediately take their character, like whoever they are. They'll be like you'll be disguised as that person. Like I said, it takes a lot of time and skill, and hence why it's not necessarily why I don't like it. It's just I just don't like it. Nope. He also has a pistol. You used to be able to get headshots from the ambassador, but not the regular default pistol. But the placement matters in this game as well. But yeah, what else does he have? Oh, he has a sapper. Sapper is also here's how it goes. This guy is the engineer's worst enemy because he can sap all his equipment. So the sentries, anything that works off that technology, the dispenser, the teleporter, all that stuff, the spy will be able to take out all that stuff and destroy it essentially. And there's not one damn thing this man can do. Just fix them, break the sappers, and then try to fix his shit. If he has no metal, done for. Because it'll take away the life out of the whatever it might be, the sentry, the dispenser, the teleporters. He also has 2 different ones. Yeah, just a regular sentry, a sapper, and then a red tape recorder. That thing takes down your sentry a level down the longer it keeps going. So it'll slowly deconstruct your sentry up until it's done. So sometimes the engineer will just be like, "Now I'm done with it. I'm just gonna let it go all the way down and just build a new one," or they destroy it immediately because you have the option as an engineer to destroy your stuff. What else? That's all that he has. Um, disguise, sapper, pistol. Yeah, he's not. And then the knife. The knife is a one shot, and that's why I hit it. Oh, he can also do the one shot with the knife as well. Pretty sure with any knife though. He'll just do like he's parrying with somebody, and then he'll just be like, it's almost like he's doing a spell, but no, he was not. So yeah, I would have to say this is pretty accurate to how the game goes. These are not used as often, or the opposite. They'll be used like strictly these people, and then these will be like the supports. Yeah, these are my favorites overall. Engineer, top tier. Then demo, nurseman, pyro, soldier, then heavy, then scout, sniper, and then Mr. Smokes a lot. He is supposedly Scout's dad, according to the lore as well, because they bicker so much. Yeah. Defaults. He has a wrench, pistol, shotgun, and then the building thing that he has. He also has a destroying one, so he has 2. One to build, one to destroy. Demo, sticky bomb launcher, rocket no, yes, pill, let's call it a pill launcher. Sticky bomb launcher, because there are sticky bombs, they literally stick anywhere and everywhere. And then the scrumpy bottle. Nurseman gets the medigun, the medisaw, and then the syringe gun. I want to say it's syringe gun. Pyro gets a flamethrower, shotgun, and then an axe, like a fireman's axe. Soldier gets rocket launcher, shotgun, shovel. Heavy gets the minigun, the shotgun, and then the fist. Scout gets the scattergun, the pistol, and the bat. It's just a regular old metal bat. It has a dent in it. Um, According to a lot of the lore, too, that bat is from Meet the Scout when he whoops Heavy's ass. But I don't know. Sniper is sniper rifle, SMG, and then Kurkuri. I think that's how you say it. It's a blade. Uh, I don't know how to explain it. It's like curved in a little bit, so it curves in at the tip. So straight. I'm not. I don't know how to explain it, but I call it a kurkuri. I could be saying it incorrectly, but it's a knife. It's a big chunky knife. Used usually for chopping foliage. And then you also have the spy, which is the pistol blade. No, it's usually let's go in order of the way that they actually use them. It's the knife, the pistol, the disguise set, the cloak or the invisible watch, and then what else? And then that's it. Yep, that's it. But yeah, that's. I was able to talk about this for damn near half an hour. But yeah, that's got to be one of my favorite games. A lot of people are like, give it a lot of flack. It's like, oh, it's such an old game, but it's a good game. If you're like interested in ever getting into those kinds of games like Overwatch 2 or anything like that, like the newer games, to just getting into one of these so you kind of get the feeling of how this game is. The beautiful thing about this game, what I always liked about it, is you can always change your character to change into your to change the dynamic of what's going on. So like if you're getting mauled by a bunch of spies, you squad up with all your homies and then it's all pyros. And then you just demolish them. Unless they have the dead ringer, which brings you back to life, but then you have a lot less health and a lot less stuff. But it's like you almost died. You feigned your death. But yeah. Like each one of them has their weaknesses and then their people that they're strong against. Yeah. I would recommend this game to anybody that's looking for a free game where you don't have to pay anything, where you just kind of get into, and you can also play with all your friends. It's on Steam. But yeah, I think it has a tutorial. It's kind of old, but yeah, I would definitely recommend. The hub, you can always edit it and then use a different hub. I have one on mine. I haven't updated it in a hot minute, so it's probably a lot older than what it is. But I think they could do a lot better with that. Like redo the hub. But yeah, that is the end of that one. We're gonna move on into the next one. So that's a TF2 character tier list maker. And originally this game wasn't gonna be like Pixar animated. It was gonna be just like a war sim that they have. They were gonna have like a commander section as well, but they scrapped. No, I think they actually do have that game, but I wouldn't know where to find it. I'm not that nerdy. All right, so let's stop that one. You digging my Gundam background? Sick, ain't it? So are we gonna do food or are we gonna do cartoon protagonist? Let's do these because they seem like they're gonna be a lot less. Okay. Oh, they have a never have. All right. So I am gonna go in order. I kind of already want to get one out of the way real quick. Taco Bell, the best overall. Man, you're gonna tell me these other companies don't have a dollar menu? Almost none of them have a dollar menu anymore, except Burger King. But Burger King gives you diarrhea. That's not hearsay or slander. It does. All right. So A&W. I've never had it. I will say, I've never had it. I've only tried the root beer, and I thought root beer was nasty. Do I still think it's nasty? I don't know. Let me check real quick. Twitch.tv/The Lazy Luchador. All right. So it started off with Taco Bell. Why? I just love Taco Bell. Like, there's places where I can go for Taco Bell where I know that I'm gonna get sick, but I can risk it. I would risk it for I would risk the biscuit, as they say, for some Taco Bell. It's the hot spot. Um, their prices are fairly good. Uh, they have lettuce and tomato, which is healthy. I know I'm not making good points for these, but I'm just saying. Arby's is greasy. I don't like it as much as I think I would. I'm gonna put it at D for now, just because I'm not a big fan of Arby's. I will eat it, but it's not like I'm gonna be eating it every day. Like Taco Bell, I can eat every day, every day. Baja Fresh, never had it. I've heard of it, seen it, but no. Blimpie, no. I remember when they had a commercial about a baby that ate Blimpie, and I went or something like that. I was like, what? Bojangles, jigga 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 jigga, Bojangles, jigga jigga. DJ, bring it back, bring it. Nope. Bojangles have not had Boston markets. I ain't rich. What are you talking about? Burger King, F tier. It's garbage. They have a lot of good stuff, but I will say, it's trash. They have assortment, and I was talking to my dad about it the other day, and I was like, why does Burger King have to have, like, they have mozzarella sticks, they have cheesy bites, they have an assortment of so many things. Why not just focus on one thing and then just keep it like that? Like, I know there's a restaurant. I've heard about it and I've seen uh posts about it. I don't know how real it is, where they just sell you grilled cheese sandwiches, and then if you ask for anything else, they'll just kind of like, okay, we don't have anything else but grilled cheese sandwiches, and they're $1. Oh, well, I have 5, so you're getting 5 grilled cheese sandwiches. No, I need change. No, you're getting 5 grilled cheese sandwiches. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Well, I have a gluten allergy. Well, go find a place where they have no gluten. Like, I feel like that's the way it should be a wee bit. The next one. It's not that I'm being insensitive. It's like, you already know that they're not going to have those options there. You can ask. Totally cool to ask, but why put yourself through that situation? You know? Canes. Canes I've had once. Canes is a B. Canes is pretty good. I like their sauce. It's not bad. Their toast's pretty good. Pretty good, I will say. Carl's Jr. Have it in California. I love the chicken stars. If you don't know what that is, then get going, because they're pretty dang delicious. I'm gonna give that a B. They're number one. Bussin'. No cap, for real. On God. Let's keep it moving. We got Checkers. Never had it. I don't think I ever will. Chick-fil-A. Hot take. Chick-fil-A ain't as good as you think it is. A lot of people swear to me that it's the best. I've had a hot chicken sandwich there once. Or a spicy chicken sandwich. It wasn't spicy. And I'll be damned if the chicken is going to be homophobic. I'll be damned. Never touching my lips again. Chipotle. Have I had Chipotle? I don't think I have. Even though I live really close by one. Wait, no, I was given half of a one. It wasn't memorable. I'd say D. Churches. I've had that shit. It was pretty good. Not the best, but it was pretty good. I'll go see. It was when I was on my way down to the south. Um, to Alabama. Cookout. Never had. Culver's. Let me just go through this list and then go to places that I've never had. Jersey Mike's, never had. Jolly Bee, never had. Long John's, yes, I have had. Never had Moe's. Never, well, yes, I've had Noodles and Company. PDQ, never. I'm trying to see. Roy Rogers, never. Schlotsky's, never. Sheets, never. Shake Shack, nope. Skyline, nope. Swenson's, no. Toy Cabana. Taco Cabana, nope. Torchy's Tacos, cute. Logo, but nope. Wawa, nope. See, here's the thing that I'm really sad about. I've never had White Castle because I've always been told that you're going to get food poisoning there. I would never know. I was willing to put down like a tenner or $15 to get myself like the whole kit, you know, like in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Oh, that ending scene where they were having all those sandwiches and then the fries and then the drinks, they were so huge. Oh man, I wanted that to be me. But there's not any around that I'm like willing to go. Like, hey, let's go to White Castle these days and see how many we can get without getting sick or getting sick to our fucking stomachs and getting food poisoning. So no. Wings. Wing? No, I don't know the logo. If it's like Buffalo Wild Wings, yes, for sure. Zaxby's, nope. Wingstop, nope. All right, so now these are. Oh wait, Sbarro, no. Well, I've had a. Okay, let's keep that one alone. Let's go with Sbarro already. Sbarro, I've had their pizzas. Nothing to tell Mama about. Not really that good. Wiener Schnitzel, I've been to Wiener Schnitzel once when I was a lot younger in California, and I will say it was actually pretty good. They had the steam buns, they were a little bit crunchy, and the hot dogs were like beef hot dogs, I think is what they were. So I'd have to say, from memory, they were pretty good. And not the best, but they were pretty good. Whataburger. Everybody, if I were to put one in here, I'd put, oh, it's in here. This is the big we're gonna go against these two. I have met people that told me Whataburger is the best. Fuck Whataburger. I'm gonna say it loud and proud. Fuck Whataburger. In-N-Out is way better than Whataburger. In-N-Out is the best compared to Whataburger. Whataburger is like C tier. In-N-Out's up here. Fight me. If you want, just come and find me. We can fight it out. I will to the day I die. In-N-Out. Gang. Whataburger is more like a southern thing, like Texas, I want to say. But no, it ain't cooking. Because I've had a Whataburger. And see, a lot of people were giving me shit because I was like, bro, you had a Whataburger at an airport. And I was like, but that's the point. If I were to have In-N-Out at the airport, bro, here's how it goes. I've had my girlfriend's family go to Vegas. They took some In-N-Out burger, they cooled it, they bought it to me. I reheated it in the microwave. I took off the lettuce and then the tomato, like the stuff that you really don't usually microwave, and then I put that shit back on there and ate it. Oh, beautiful, delicious. The Whataburger just tastes like shit. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was like, really? This is what people were like wilding about? But then again, like I said, I'll give them another chance. If I ever go down there, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna try another Whataburger, blah blah blah. But yeah, no, I had an airport Whataburger. It was good. It didn't give me diarrhea, so I was thankful of that. But yeah, In-N-Out has never done me dirty. Even better with the animal style. I'm not even including animal style. I'm not just talking like regular double. Done. But he's like, oh, well, but you need the animal style to make it good. Nah, bro, it's good regardless of, even without it. It tastes fucking good. All right. Let's go Wendy's. Wendy's, You already know what I'm getting. I'm getting the fofofo. I am going B. Wendy's hasn't done me wrong yet. Waffle House. When you're here, you get your ass whooped. I have had waffles there, and they were pretty bussin'. These are usually places where I've traveled to, and I'm just kind of like to travel to somewhere, and then we stop by and then eat something. Um, yeah. So I'd say pretty good here. Subway, Eat Fresh. Um, D? No. Subway's good. Subway C. It's just a sandwich. You can make a fucking better ass sandwich at home. Uh, Watching people make your sandwich, it's kind of nice. You just be like, oh, fuck yeah. Always get the foot long, never the 6-inch, because a 6-inch will take you home, but a foot long, you're gonna be on the toilet for a while. Always go with the foot long. Never regret it. All right, we're getting short on our things. Steak and Shake. I fucking love Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake. I'm sorry. I will not. Well, you know what? Because for a while there, when I was dating my lady, or she was starting off at at a tattoo shop, we were going there constantly going to the Whataburger. No, not what am I talking about? Whataburger, the Steak and Shake. See, now this has got me all goofed up. Steak and Shake. They'd always have really good deals where we would both be able to eat. And then we wouldn't have to pay too much money, and we can always tip our waiter like whatever was the difference of whatever we ate. And then sometimes I'd treat her, sometimes she'd treat me, just depended on how it went. And it was nice. There was almost nobody there. It was just us and then the people in the back. And then we get to see other people. Like there was no drama. It was really nice. But Steak and Shake, I'd have to say the options that they had. I'd usually get the chili cheese fries. And I thought I was going to die, but it was just the amount of fucking grease or whatever they were using was gonna make me die, and I had 2 burgers, and that's it. But man, good times. I couldn't do it nowadays. I'm pretty sure I'd probably give myself a heart attack. I want to say B, and now that I'm seeing this, I'm seeing the things at the top, and I think, emotionally, I'm making a connection, so it might be a little biased, but yeah. So far, this is accurate unto what I like. All these down here, that's like half of the list down here. So I kind of want to try all these now. But I'm a creature of habit, so I'm really not like, oh, well, let me try that. I'm going to try this new thing. Sonic, really good. Great options. Can't complain. B. Quiznos, honestly, I didn't have. I missed that one there. Qdoba. When the first time I had Qdoba, bro, I thought it was the bussinest, bestest thing in the world. And then after, I was kind of like, I'm over it. So I'd have to say D. It ain't nothing crazy. Actually, let's move it up to C. It ain't nothing crazy, but it's still good. Potbelly. I remember I was in college town. Not in college, but in a college town, and I had it for the first time. The cookie was better than the actual sandwich. I'm gonna give it an F. I'm sorry, Potbelly, you gotta do better. I haven't had it since then. I know there's a one in the area, but I'm just like, nah. Hear me out. Portillo's the only reason why. Their chocolate cake shake. I watched Gabriel Iglesias, and he talked about something about visiting Portillo's. And then I heard about the chocolate cake shake. He made a joke about it. So where they actually take a fucking piece of cake, they put it in a blender, and I don't know whether it's ice cream or milk or whatever they put in there. And it's full chocolate, like frosted in chocolate, and then chocolate on chocolate. And then you sip it through a thick ass straw. Bro, the amount of diabetes I thought I got that day, that shit was busting as fuck. I loved it. And then their hot dogs are great. And then what else did I get? I've gotten a burger from them too. And their prices are actually fairly priced. When we went, It was really busy. Usually when places like that open up in this area, they get really busy like the first couple months, and then after it's kind of like you can go in there, then you buy your stuff, and then you don't have to like be neck and neck with people. Everybody's like a lot more calm. Popeyes best. Um, Chicken sandwich. That's all I gotta say. For real. On God. Pizza Hut. Trash. F. Is it because I am lactose intolerant? Maybe. But why am I still eating all this other shit up here? Exactly. That should tell you something. The amount of grease on there that they use. They could probably redo the BP oil spill. I'm just saying. There shouldn't be that much oil in a pizza. Penn Station. This one's also another one I missed. Nope. Papa John's. D. It's okay. It ain't not much. Panera. Hear me out. You go to the hospital and you get an operation of some sort. This is like Panera would be the ideal food to have, but not on just a regular random ass day. This is hospital food. They're charging you for overpriced hospital food. Granted, it's okay, but eh. All right, we're getting Noodles and Company. I've had chicken noodle soup from there. It was decent. It was decent. Panda Express. C. It's okay. It's not the best. The hole in the wall. Chinese restaurants. So much better. I guarantee it. McDougal's. I'd say. So here's what I'm going to base off of McDonald's. I'm not basing them off of their anything else but their food. The McChicken is their staple. You can't convince me otherwise. The Big Mac is good, but the McChicken is where the fuck it's at. So I will say I will give it a C. Because I don't really usually go there. I go there every once in a while. The only problem here with McDonald's is it always makes me feel like sluggish. And it's usually with the fries, because they double fry those bitches. Yeah. No thanks. Or if I eat maybe 2 McChickens, and that's it, and my heart's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Just like, no. And then with every other food, it's like, no problem, but it's just with McDonald's food. Long John Silver's. When they were here, or when they were in the area, I would eat it, but usually just for the hush puppies. So I'm going to go D on that. The hush puppies are pretty good. I did like them. Little Caesars. Oh, and like, bless my grandpa, R.I.P., but he also liked himself some Long John Silver's. And that's the only reason why I remember Long John Silver's so much, because of him. Little Caesars. Little Caesars bussin'. No cap. For real. Cheap pizzas. A lot of people, they got maggots, they got this, they're trash, they're cold, they're blah. So many complaints. Don't eat it then. Don't eat it. But I bought it. Go ask for your money. Show them the pizza. Right out the door. Hey, this got this. Little Caesars. B. I could eat Little Caesars for a while. The only bad thing is about it, it's like with all sauce, tomato sauce especially, it's not cooked with a carrot, which by the way lowers the acidity. You end up getting tummy ache, well, heartburn. Tomato sauce, because they're acidic. KFC, and if you didn't know, then now you know why you're like burping up after eating pizza or spaghetti. You're welcome. I'm not a doctor. KFC. We got KFC. We got KFC. I am super, like, kind of biased with KFC right now because they gave me an infamous bowl, which was just it's supposed to be a famous bowl, but I call it the infamous bowl because they only gave me mashed potatoes and then corn and then gravy. They didn't give me the chicken pieces. I was so upset. Man, fuck that. So I'm a little biased on this one. I go to there for work every once in a while. Some people will say I go there all the time, but I'm like, nah. Just for that, I'm putting them on a D. They could have been C, but I'm gonna put them in D. Just cause. Jimmy John's, same thing as Subway. Nothing crazy to them. I got in the gargantuan there. I know Jimmy John's has been into some stuff. Both of these ones have been into some shit. Like, and I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Subway, they've rebranded and done their fair share, and then Jimmy John's is, I think they have. I'm not quite too sure if the CEO is still there, but he was naked with some animals. Not, I don't think in that way, but I think in a hunting way, just trying to be dicks about it. Like, I'm okay with hunting, but not those kinds of animals, because it's like, ugh. If it has to do with the population of them or their invasive species, I understand. But like, if you're gonna go out there and like hunt lions just because you want to, get fucked. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box will single-handedly taste good and give me diarrhea at the same time. So I will have to say C. That's a Cali thing. Because they have a whole shit ton of stuff too. They got the Jack Tacos. I feel like there's a essay in as a CEO in the Jack in the Box to say, hey man, you know what? We should have some tacos. And they're like, hey man, that's a good idea. And then they're like, they just ran with it. I got some weird shit. It's good though. I'm kind of iffy on some of their food sometimes. I usually get the chicken, but I won't get their beef. Uh, well, I guarantee if I look hard enough, I will find something bad that has happened. A lot of it has to do with how they handle the food. And I used to work in a cafeteria. Um, yeah, it's just the handling of the food, especially with the vegetables. Especially if they're like porous, like the lettuce, where they have ridges and shit. If they don't wash it well and make sure they're sanitized, well, not sanitized, wash, because you really can't. I mean, you could with vinegar, you could probably do it, but I'm just saying. Um, yeah, if they're not wanting all their food to smell like that, then I could see why. But yeah, IHOP, IHOP, I used to love as a kid. I loved going there. I don't know what has changed. Their eggs taste like garbage. Uh, I would always love when they had the never-ending pancakes. Um, but yeah, no, IHOP ain't hot shit. Ain't as hot shit as I thought it would be. They've really came down, so I'm gonna put them in D. Mm-hmm. Very sad. Five Guys. When you're drunk, I know that there is in a lot of the college towns, there is a Five Guys. I know that there's a Five Guys in most college towns. Usually, what you'll find there is drunk, hammered people trying to get food at like 1 in the morning or two, maybe three. I don't know what their time frame is, but yeah, redonkulous. I would have to say this one's hard. C. I'll put them at C. They're okay. Um, Firehouse Subs. That's another one that skipped away. Firehouse Subs. A lot of these are because they're not in my area, like immediate vicinity. But if they were, I would have already went to all these. Does Checkers count as Rallies? Because I've had Rallies, and Rallies is pretty good. No, I know that they're like a sister or brother type cousin to them, but because they have the same kind of logo, but I'm not quite too sure. El Polo Loco. Um, I thought this was like a legend, like there was actually like the legend of the Pollo Loco type dealio, but no, it's actually a place, and I've eaten there plenty of times. We usually just get like the chicken. We get like two chickens or three in Cali, and then we'd go home and we get some tortillas, and then we'd be munching. But they're pretty good. I'd have to say C, senor. DQ. Chicken tender basket with the gravy and the toast. Good. Not much to worry about. Anything else. I don't do the ice cream only because I have a very big fear of like shit in my pants because I have lactose intolerance. And like I have pills for it, but I'm still like on that loop fence where I'm like, ugh, I'm like, am I gonna shit my pants or am I not? I don't know. So I'm like, no. Domino's pizza. I've had it when I was drunk. It was delicious. The best thing I've had on the planet. I haven't had it any other time. Denny's. Pretty fucking good. Pretty fuck. I will travel for Denny's. I've traveled many a plenty for Denny's. Del Taco. I've had it once and I remember that it was okay. Actually, it was Culver's, hot shit. That shit's fresh. I can guarantee it every time. But yeah, that is my list for the fast food places. I have a couple more still, so I'm gonna probably do those as well. But go take a break. I will be right back with some more lists because I'm gonna pee real quick and I'll be right. All right, I'm back, baby. Hat on head. Earmuffs on my head. I really don't need them, but I feel like we kind of need a little bit of music. So let's get that going. I'm also trying to upload my previous streams on YouTube, but a lot of them get blocked because on Fortnite they have a lot of music when it plays on the radio, and I have literally no control over that. And they block them, so then I have to go through, tell them to mute my stuff or cut that stuff out, and I'm done. But it's a process. What do I want to listen to? Lo-fi never hurt nobody. Lo-fi. Non. Actually, no. We're gonna skip out on that because the soothing, my soothing voice should be enough. Um, I know that sounds really like uh cocky of me, but no, I don't mean it by that. I'm more so like because I know like the Venga Boys intro that I have on my shit. No problem. I fuck with the Venga Boys for that reason. It doesn't get well, it does get hit, but it doesn't get copyright restricted. So that's why I fuck with the Venga Boys. I'm also a very big fan. Love their work. Would I change any of these at this point? Now that I'm looking at them, fuck no. We're keeping it like this. Yeah. Oh, that's yep. Keeping it like this. Alrighty, we're gonna move on to another one. Ooh, well, there's another one, but it's about the same. We're just gonna skip that other one. And the other one as well. There was like three of them that I had in mind, but I'm like, nah, we're gonna skip those. Uh, we're gonna do this one because it's a lot shorter than the one I was thinking of. All right, let's get started. It is the 100 Ultimate Cartoon Protagonist for short. Let's get started with the ones that I don't know. I know most, if not all of these. Let's start from the bottom up. Miraculous. Miraculous is dope as fuck. I watch it with my nephew. S tier. Lincoln Loud. S tier. Long hair, gold, whatever her face is. It's not Aurora. That is from Sleeping Beauty. Tangled. I don't know her name. Rapunzel. Let's call her Rapunzel. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'd have to say C. It's a good movie, but I'm like, I really didn't fuck with it like that. Well, well me, my, I'm back. Can you believe? Off topic, real quick. My mic is so much better than a lot of the mics are out there. It's fucking wild, and I didn't pay that much on this one. Beautiful. Can't complain. Because I was looking into buying another one, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get one of those Blue Ice, not Logitech, Blue, Yeti mics. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that one. It's gonna be so much better. Nope, nope. This one is better. Wild. And it was more expensive than this one too. Because I can get that one for the same price of one with the fancy arm, which I have. Bonkers. All right, we're going to cricket. I fucking love cricket. I still watch cartoons to this day because my nephew watches cartoons, but it's like these are good cartoons. I dig them. Are we talking Big Hero 6? Or are we talking the animated series? Because if it's the animated series, I really don't know because I really didn't watch much of it. I was in love with the movie, just about it. I'm like a Baymax, but brown. Dipper, from. Wait, are we going off of the character themselves? Because if it's the character themselves, then these things might end up changing. I'm okay. Here we go. I'm basing it off the actual cartoon they're in. Okay, so it has to do with all of it. Gravity Falls, great show. I really didn't watch this one. It was something law, Murphy's Law, something. I had to do something with Milo's Law. Milo's Law, I think is what it was. Phineas and Ferb, didn't watch it. Why was it that a whole bunch of the girls in high school used to go crazy over Phineas and Ferb? Answer me that. Like, I get being a kid and shit, and I understand that. But it's like, I didn't get it. Same thing with Napoleon Dynamite. There was a phase where girls were like dressing up like Napoleon, and they were hot shit about it. I was like, huh? It was weird to me. And it was a lot of them were the popular girls that used to fucking down on like the weirdos in the school. Weirdos. I'm just like, what the? I don't get y'all. It's fine. Um, let's keep going. Star versus the something of versus the forces of evil. That was a good show. I liked it. I don't know this one. Jake Long. Fuck yeah. Dragon up. Same. Uh, he was a voice actor in many shows. Dante Bosco. Great lad. He looks like he has not aged. He was also in Blood and Bone. Blood and Bone, one of my favorite like fighting movies with Michael J. White. Michael J. White, great actor. Love that man. I would let him whoop my ass. This one was with her and the bunny. I don't remember the name of it. I really didn't like it. No. So we'll give it a D. I didn't know, I don't remember the name of it. But I knew I didn't like it that much. Uh, I knew of it. Same thing. Really didn't connect with it. Rescue Rangers, watch that shit. Is it Ratchet? I think Ratchet was awakening a lot of boys. Just saying. Stitch. Fucking love Stitch. I'm going with Lilo and Stitch for the movie. Like the movie. Fucking love the movie. Kim Possible. I'd watch that shit. A. I'd give it a day. I actually watched it. Proud Family. Penny Proud. A. Actually, no. S. Because of Oscar. Oscar is like the dad that everybody has, but they don't want to admit it. But they have come out with new Proud Families or episodes and such. I haven't watched them yet though, because I think it's on Disney Plus. We don't have Disney Plus. My Little Pony. I'm not a brony. So no, I'm not. I'm not really into the My Little Pony. My girl is, but I'm. I didn't connect with it too much. I'll watch it, but I won't be like, oh my goodness, I fucking love this show. Nah. I'm gonna try to burn through these quick because then I can go play with my nephew for a little bit, and we'll just change stuff over so we can actually do that. Blue's Clues, S tier. Diego, go. Nope. Dora the Explorer, fuck yeah. I don't know this one. The Rabbids. That's the game, but I know they took about the animated series, so I didn't watch that one. Korra, S tier. Kung Fu Panda, animated series, I wasn't too into. The movies, yes. I'm gonna count this as movies, S tier. This show with the Tough the dog, C. Really wasn't too into it. Fat Boy and Chum Chum, B. Madagascar, I'm counting it as the movie and the show. I'd say C tier. It was actually B tier. Actually, let's count it as a TV series. If we're counting TV series, C tier. Counting movie, B. Unless we're talking like Moto. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. This was the one with the girl that's trying to get her badges on Nickelodeon. I don't remember, but I did like watching it, so I'm gonna give it. But it wasn't like it didn't. I just remember it. I don't remember the name. If I would have remembered the name, I'm pretty sure I would be higher tier, but no, C tier. Johnny Quest is that annoying kid that everybody likes, but everybody likes also not liking him without saying hate. B tier. Back at the barnyard. I live on a cow farm. I got me cows outside. That's the only part I remember about it, so I'm gonna give it a C. Aang, S. Danny Phantom, S. My Life as a Teenage Robot, S. Jimmy Neutron, S tier. Both animated and movie. Chalk Zone, B tier. Fairly Odd Parents, A tier. Invader Zim, S tier. SpongeBob, S fucking tier. Memes, out the wazoo. If any of these shows have like memeable moments, those are usually like the ones that I'm like S tier immediately. I know this one has that one, but it's like that's about the only one that I can think of. Kowalski, maybe, and that's why they're in approximately where they should be. Wild Thornberries, I watched it all the time. It was great. Cat Dog. Weird as fuck show, but great movie. Great show. Sorry. Angry Beavers. I don't remember the characters too well, but it's been a really long time. Hey Arnold, for sure. S tier. Rocco's Modern, S tier. Ren and Stimpy, although the creator got a lot of flack for a lot of the shit that he did. Well, if you need to look it up, go ahead and look it up. But he got into some shit with a fan of the age that is not necessary. Not okay. But yeah. I like the show. The creator, not so much. Without the creator, you wouldn't have the show. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying. Rugrats, S tier. Doug, S tier. OKKO, C tier. Steven Universe, S tier. Static Shock, S tier. Felix the Cat, S tier. Scooby Doo, S tier. Yogi the Bear, A tier. The Jetsons, A. Flintstones, Yabba Dabba, A. Uh, The Adventures of no. Amazing World of Gumball. Sorry, it took me a second. Tom and Jerry, S tier. Woody the Woodpecker, A tier. Teen Titans, S tier. Total Drama Island. I watched it, but I didn't like the fact that it was like the. I wish it was just like a couple episodes and done, or like a movie and then done. But they stretched it out for so long. I was very disinterested, and I got very disinterested very quickly. I'll give it a B. Well, Clarence. C or D. I really didn't like Clarence. Oh, same with Uncle Grandpa. These two were kind of regular show. Yes. I don't know what this one is. I honestly don't know. Adventures of Finn. Adventures of Finn. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. S tier. The Misadventures of Flapjack. Chowder, S tier. Popeye, A tier. Ben 10, C tier. My gym partner's a monkey, C tier. It was a lot. I think it was too much for me. It was like just like Camp Lazlo, B. No, C, same. I know that's blue, but it's Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Star Wars, I really didn't dig. Overall, I like Star Wars, but I'm not too deep into like the animated series. Codename Kids Next Door, A. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, A. Samurai Jack, didn't really watch it, but I've seen a couple episodes. It's kind of hard to catch on. I guarantee if I watched it now, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm into it. So I'm going to give it a C. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm stuck between S and A, but I'm probably going to go A because I don't remember it as well as I should have. Ed, Edd, and Eddy, B. I didn't like it too much. I always thought Ed was kind of a dick. Looney Tunes. Basically anything with Mr. Bugs Bunny. What the fuck is wrong with me? Powderpuff Girls, A. Talon Chicken. I was not allowed to watch it after, like, I think my parents watched it with us. Then I couldn't watch it anymore. Well, from what I remember, it was. I'll give it a B. Johnny Bravo, fucking A. The original Chad. BoJack Horseman, I'm already going to pull this one out of this side. I haven't really watched it, so I'm going to put him in I don't know. I've watched like a couple episodes. From what I understand, super depressing. Not really for kids. It's an adult animation. Dexter, A. Superman, GLA, that would be in the same one. I would say A. Let's put him down at B. I really didn't watch him. Actually, Batman the Animated Series, like the one that came out with a movie, A. Superman, too goody two shoes for me. Like everyone. Space Ghost, I watched them in between like sets of Cartoon Network. I'd have to say B, because I didn't get a lot of the jokes that they were talking about, because they're more towards like teens-ish that understand more. So I've got to give it B. Rick and Morty. We want to talk about the creator or the voice actor for Rick. We'll just keep it at that. If you want to, you guys can go look it up. Futurama. I have a hard time connecting with Futurama on some sort of thing. So I'm not calling S. I'm calling A. Mickey Mouse movies. If we're talking movies, we're talking A. Well, let's go B. South Park, S tier. Family Guy, S tier. The Simpsons, S tier. Scrooge McDuck. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. I'm gonna give it a B. Lion-O. Thundercats. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Let's give that one a B. He-Man. Fuck yeah. A. He-Man. Transformers. B. Ninja Turtles. Foxbox Ninja Turtles. Definitely A tier. Garfield. B. And Mr. Good Grief, Charlie Brown. I liked watching it. Yeah, that is my tier list. It's a mixed bag. It is a mixed bag. Because I am a lot older. I am 30, so these seem a lot newer. Oh, wait, hold up. These are, I don't know. These are like the newer gen. I think they were snorting coke in the meeting, and then they're just like, what kind of show are we going to make, man? But yeah. That's what they came up with. But all the ones are usually, most of them are classics or like new. Stretching like new age things like what do you call it? Breakthroughs in generations. And like I said, some of these they're mixed in. Like regular shows should not be with fucking the first one, Miraculous. They should not be in the same tiers because they're adult anime. Like there are adult cartoons and then there's like children cartoons. They're like, they blend in. Some of them blend in well, some of them do not. Like, I'm not going to show a fucking kid Futurama or fucking Ren and Stimpy, but I will show them Blue's Clues. So it's like, it's a mixed bag. But that's where we're going to stop today. Well, we're not going to stop. We're just going to stream some Fortnite. Fork knife? Fork knife! We're going to change it over to that. There go that boy. We're going to X out of our things. You guys didn't get to see the waifu. If you guys would like to see, looky. Oh, it's gone. Bye. She's got two different colored eyes. I clicked it on. It should be coming in soon. Hey, I have 9 followers now. I'm just looking at my info. Nice. Well, thanks for the follows, guys. I know I'm going to give out little shout outs to everybody. Mac Daddy Kel, an unknown user. I'm pretty sure that was the scammer that came in and trying to tell me some certain things about some. I don't know what they were trying to message me about. The Meepinator 24, Mindset, Chronos, Chunklefard 69420, Fork, Tomato Fork. Thanks. I also know there's Mr. Toonjiro, Miss Emma J. Rage. I appreciate all the follows and all the views. Slowly creeping right up to your chin. Open up your eyes and... Bat the go. Yeah. Everybody's on today. Oh. We're just gonna join his game. Yeah!
Can I change my thing from tier list to the just chatting to playing the Fortnites, or should I just keep it the same? I feel like I should, but at the same time, it just changes it completely. And I want to make sure that it just does the just chatting. Oh, Lord. I guess I'll pull up. Pump shoddy. Oh. Good. Let's go with these. Yeah. Oh, baby. XP supercharged. What? Hey, that's not very nice. Good. Hold on, Chad. I'll be right back. Ugh, there we go. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna have to leave, Chad. I will be possibly back a little later. I am farting. The Polar Patroller! That's the one that I wanted! Where's he at? I want him! Yeah! I'll be back to purchase that one. Damn straight. Alright. Well, do without me for a day. Alright. You guys will have to as well. I am sorry, chat. I will see you guys later. Love you. Take care. Make sure you guys get a drink. Make sure you guys get food in your bellies. And if you're a little stinky, go take a shower. Make you feel better. Alright. Bye.